Here's something for you. There will not be a government shutdown tonight. But since January, well, they've got this agreement that it's likely to be a deal by midnight tonight. So the government's not going to shut down. But here's the question. Since January, this calendar year, what has Congress actually accomplished? Spending is still up. The deficit continues to grow. Let's bring in Republican Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn live with us from Capitol Hill. Marsha, you are a good friend to this program, and I don't want to go at you right at the top, but I'm asking a pejorative question. What have you done for America this year? Tell me.
Stuart, I think there are a couple of things that you can say are significant about this year. When you look at the agenda that House Republicans have had, first of all, I think it's fair to say that we have changed the culture of spending in this town. What we've been able to do is to take that blank check away.
Congresswoman, I'm sorry. Forgive me for being rude and interrupting. You're talking about the agenda of the Republicans. I want to know the accomplishments of Congress. We're still spending more than we did the previous year.
I agree with that.
The debt is still growing. I'm not a question of who's to blame for this, whether it's President Obama, the Republicans. I don't care. You haven't achieved anything this year. It's been a wasted year, hasn't it?
I wouldn't say it's been a wasted year. These are very serious times, and there are some things that we have done to slow down the rate of growth in that spending and begin to turn this thing around. And of course, it's not cutting as much as you and I would like, Stuart, but what we have been able to do is to slow that spending down, changing that conversation, changing that culture. You know, House Republicans have 30 jobs bills that are waiting action over in the Senate.
Okay.
What we have been able to do is to force the issue of a balanced budget amendment. Now, we're not going to accomplish everything we want in one day, 1 week, 1 year. It's going to take us a little bit to really get this spending under control. But look at what we've done. Our next step will be to freeze spending. We've already frozen federal salaries. That's just a step, but it's a step in the right direction.
Okay,
and
that's
I'm
the
with
next step.
you. I want $4 trillion worth of cuts.
Okay,
I want us to end more programs. We've ended 42 programs this year, but let's end, 400 programs, and then we'll start to be on the right track.
I'm running out of time, but I've got to get to what I consider to be good news. And both you and
Yes.
I, we know what it is, and our viewers are firmly on your side on this. You scored a win on light bulbs, incandescent light bulbs. Please tell our audience what you've done.
We have been able to block the money that EPA would use to implement the new energy efficiency standards that take away our incandescent light bulbs. So that is in this minibus that we are going to pass today. We are going to be able to hang on to our light bulbs one more year and be able to keep up this fight to keep our freedom of choice and selection in the light bulbs that we have in our homes.
I can hear it from here. Our vast audience is cheering across this wonderful land. Marsha Blackburn, Republican, Tennessee. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed.